Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Look Sketchy. So for today, I decided to do something a little different. I recently did a review on ThunderCats Roar, and while there was a lot I didn't really like about it, one of my biggest problems with it was the character design. So I thought that for today's episode I would take a crack at redesigning them myself. So for this one, I'm not really redesigning them in the way that I would really choose to. It's more so I'm redesigning them in a way that would still fit with Cartoon Network's current like their current design philosophy, and not really like how I would want the show to look myself. This is more so like they kind of look like they're so unappealing to me. They kind of look like weird, ugly Cabbage Patch like kids. And I don't like that. So this is my shot at trying to redesign it in a way that would both fit like my aesthetics and also Cartoon Network's. So first we're doing Lion-O, the leader of Thundercats, and the most annoying in this new reboot. So decided to take a crack at him first. So for this one I kind of wanted to thin him out a bit. I didn't really like what they were doing with his weird baby arms. I kinda emphasized a bit more of his cockier side. I feel like he'd be more of think like maybe Robin from Teen Titans Go. I took a little inspiration from that. I'm not really here to try and change the personalities. I'm mostly just trying to get the designs to a point where I wouldn't be embarrassed to show them off, you know? Character design is my favorite thing in TV shows, so this kind of hurt on a personal level, so I was I might as well try and fix it to my standards. Again, this art's subjective. People have a lot of things that they like. People have things they don't like. I just don't like how they look, so I wanted to see if I could spruce it up a bit. Also, I don't think they really animate that well. With the way their arms are so thick, they don't really look good in movement. And the facial expressions don't really mesh well on the face itself. There's a lot I wanted to fix, so I tried to get that across with this redesign. I thinned him out. I changed a bit of his outfit. He was wearing a weird tank top thing, but I'm fairly satisfied with it. I probably could have done a few things better, and if I spent more time on it, I probably would. But this is just a quick thing for fun. So here's Lion-O. So for the next one, I decided to do Panthro. Again, I'm not going to be doing every character for this one. I don't feel like it. I don't care enough about this show. This is just for fun. So I just picked the ones that I wanted to do. The ones that kind of offended me the most, design-wise. Well, actually, that's not true, because Tigra, I think he's my least favorite, and I didn't draw him. But Panthro, he was probably my favorite character. He was my second favorite in the new ThunderCats Roar. I didn't mind him. I guess he was alright. He had some okay jokes in the show. I think he had one of the only two things I thought was funny, and so I decided to try and redo him. I wanted to in this one, he's kind of really beefy, but I kind of want to show a little contrast, so I made his top half a bit more beefy. I kind of made him a little bit more square, his fist a bit more square, and tried to make his lower half a little thinner, just to show off the fact that he is the strong dude. So, Thundercats. Let's talk a little bit about the original designs. I don't think they're okay. They're nothing special. Looking back at all the 80s cartoons and 80s designs, there's a few that stand out, but most of them aren't that good. There's only a few that I would consider stand the test of time. Look at He-Man. Is that good? No, it's not good. You think it's good, it's not. So, and Thundercats kind of falls in that same boat. So, I don't know if people will be angry at this show, because Thundercats was never really anything special to begin with. all these shows were made to sell toys, so like, the fact that you're complaining that like your toy commercial is being destroyed, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm not complaining. I said the show isn't that good and I moved on. But I know a lot of people are going to blow it out of context, and they're going to like make it seem like a bigger deal than it really is, and really it's just a toy commercial being redone to possibly sell more toys. Alright, so last but not least, we're going to be doing Chitara. So I feel like I knew what they were trying to get across here. They're trying to like play up like maybe her more tomboyish, like maybe like gender neutral side of like Chitara. I think that's cool, that's fine. But like, I wish they had pushed it a bit more. Like, she just kind of looks kind of weird and stocky. But like, I feel like if they want to like do something like that, they should like completely go for it, you know? So in this redesign, I decided to make her a bit more buffer. I want to show off like her muscle. Like, if you want to do that, that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. A lot of people are saying she doesn't look girly enough, but like, dude, people, like, girls look all kinds of different ways. So like, just because she's not like super hourglass figure anymore, that doesn't mean it's bad. And so this one, I just mostly just wanted to fix a few things. So I wanted to like, what's the word? Like, exaggerate her muscles a bit more. Maybe like make her legs a bit bigger to play up the fact that she's the fast runner girl of the team. Like, if you run all day, you're gonna get big calves and big muscles. Like, it's not like a sex appeal thing, it's just like, when you build up muscles, they get bigger. So I wanted to exaggerate down their arms. I changed up her haircut. I don't really like what they did with her haircut in this one, so... But I wanted to keep it, like, the way they kind of have it going on, like, the gender-neutral, like, more butch She-Ra. That's fine with me, but I just wanted to make it a bit more appealing. So I gave her, like, a little sweep-over cut, maybe hide one eye. Again, these are just real quick, like, basically rough drafts. Like, if I were to, like, actually go in and redesign these things, they probably look a lot more different. This is just what came to mind first. That's why I like, pretty much just took the poses they were already in. Like, if I was to sit down and spend some quality time on this, I could probably pump out something a lot better, but, you know, this is what my brain thought of first, and I would say I'm satisfied with most of it. Again, these are just basically rough paths. Like, I want to draw for a living, so, and I want to work in, like, the animation industry, so, the thing I really, really want to do is character design. Character design is one of the most important things for me in a TV show. Like, you can have the most well-written characters, the most, like, compelling story, but, like, do you want to watch, like, someone who looks boring or not put together for, like, half an hour? No. So if your character's not appealing, your show's not going to be appealing. So you gotta make sure that, and that doesn't mean they have to be like pretty. Like, that's different. Like, beauty does not equal appeal. There's a lot of like ugly characters that have like appeal. Like, you know, like characters like maybe like Captain Caveman. He's not really. You wouldn't call him pretty, but he has appeal. He's cute. He's cute ugly. You know, a lot of characters like that. Like, people need to realize that. Just because you don't make something with sex appeal. That was the whole thing with, like, the new She-Ra reboot as well. People got really mad because they were, like, toning down a bit on their bodies. But, like, that's fine. But you don't have to sacrifice appeal just to, like, change up body types. There is a way to change them both. Make everyone happy. Well, you can't make everyone happy. But you can try your best. And if people don't like it, well, that's the beauty of drawing. You can always erase it. See? Well, this is on national TV. So once it's out there. But you can always try again. See, that's the problem with this show, is that, like, the jokes can get better, the writing can get better, the characters can get better. But it's going to be a while before they can change these character designs, if ever. Like, some shows get drastic character redesigns, but doesn't happen all too often. So these designs are pretty much set in stone. So that's why it bugs me a lot, because like, I don't know if I would ever call this show like promising or anything, but it could be okay. I just hate looking at the main people, and that's a really big problem to me. Like, again, you can fix a lot, but you can't fix character designs once they're in there. So I tried my best to soup these up, get them looking a bit more towards my standard. They're not perfect. There's some jank up in there. There's gonna be jank in all your first passes, guys, when you draw, so don't get discouraged. Embrace the jank, love the jank, and eventually you'll get to a part where no mo jank. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys later. Bye!